Welcome back to Strange Horticulture. Let's open our shop. It is day 14. 8 miles to the east. Okay, I'm guessing that means there's some cool tree that we need to go 8 miles to the east of. Do you think it could be that great oak? But that was already a clue for something else. So it would, if it was that great oak, I think it was this square here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should we just try it real quick? Why not? Nothing. Okay. So either I had the great oak in the wrong spot, or that's not what we're supposed to do. Okay. Let's take our first customer then. Oh, we can't forget about Hellbore. Okay. Thora done. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. I knew he was gonna... What an idiot. Can one of our elixirs help with mushroom poisoning? Right, okay. Oh, but what mushrooms were they that he brought? Or it was that red one, right? Where are they? It was these ones. Remember? I'm pretty sure she brought us these mushrooms. Or not she brought it, but that's what we found in the spot that he was picking mushrooms. So I would guess this note. We need to figure out which mushrooms these are and then get the antidote for it, right? That would be my guess. So which mushroom is that? So the red caps have a spongy texture. Oh, I guess we should look at these instead of just flipping through every single page. So, Bishop's Parasol. Is it? Bishop's Parasol, a mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. I don't think it's that one. Copper Kellet. Well, no, we've already figured that one out, so it couldn't be that one. Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. So it could be that one. It could be that one. Spring Wax Cap, an edible mushroom with mild medicinal properties. It's not that one then. Sunset Mount Cap, I think we've already discovered that, so it can't be that one either. So I'm thinking it's that Farmer's Worry. So then if we think that that's Farmer's Worry, the antidote is Royal Gentia. Man, it's stormy out, isn't it? Royal Gentia, which we've already discovered. So it's Everheart, pink flowers. Okay. Do we have a pink flower? Oh, we didn't even discover this one. We just know what it's not. This one? Royal Gentia. Let's try that. Okay. That was it. So I wonder where this tree is that we need to go 8 miles to the east of. Is there another tree that we know of? I don't see any big trees. And I think this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. That's what we tried. I'm not sure. So let's take our next customer. Oh, what happened to him? I've been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done, and my soul could use the tonic of St. Quinton's elixir if I'm ever to recover from the horror that I've seen. St. Quinton. So it will enable him to overcome the sense of fear. Wait, why do you want that? So you can go back and fight it and die? Well, alright then. Okay, a 5-pointed leaf. I don't know. I was looking for this yesterday. And I don't know what's a 5-pointed leaf. Like, it could be this, right? That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one is that? Daisy Dock? So I don't know, maybe it has to do with the plant itself also. A simple potion that will grant courage. Right, okay, so a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. I guess I didn't think about looking that up. Okay, and then a red flower to protect the mind. So we've got Meek Dew, which I don't remember which one that did. Beautiful flowers. No, I don't think it's that. St. John's Poppy. Can greatly improve hearing ability. I mean, that's not exactly protecting the mind. So we have Candlewood. A rare plant to help the dead find peace. That's Cabalia, not Candlewood. Candlewood produces a red flower that provides shielding effects, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Okay, so Candlewood. And then a seed pod for luck. I feel like this is the only thing that looks like a seed pod. Doesn't it? I don't know what else a seed pod would be. I feel like that has to be it, right? I don't know what else a seed pod. I feel like we should try that. What do you think that one is? Seed pod for luck. Is there anything in here that talks about luck? Besides that Cabalia finding a 7-petaled flower, but that's not anything with a seed pod. I don't think Is there anything in this book that looks like that weird? Wait, did we discover this one? Yeah. Let's unlock Henchuck. I don't see anything that looks like that weird big bubble thing. Am I like looking? The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayon. I'm still sticking with this. Yeah, look at it's green and they're hard. Okay. Let's try that. We made it! Okay, let's label this wherever it went. Well, this is St. Quinton's elixir. We need to label that too. But where did that other one go? Okay. Sheep snap. Sheep snap. Alright. Now let's give that guy that elixir. Here you go. But now you're gonna go fight that monster and probably die. So I really don't know if I should have given you that. But there you go anyway. I guess we'll take our next customer since I still don't know what 8 miles to the east is of. There was a hateful man who I used to see around town. Isidore Burbage, he was called. I heard a rumor he got involved with a cult and they removed part of his brain. But I don't know if that's true. What? Either way, he has seemed a changed man recently. Wait. Remember I gave him a plant. I thought it was just to affect his memory though. Is that what happened? Hopefully he didn't really get part of his brain removed because that's gross. Sad Gill Chalice. Okay, well I know what that means. We use this little guy. We need to find Sad Gill or Sagil Chalice. Sagil Chalice. So here's Sagil. And then the chalice is this one. The chalice clue takes me directly to south of Sagil to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. That looks like one of those snapping whatevers. What are those called? I can't remember what they're called. We know that one is Farmer's Worry, so that's why I erased the question mark. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare, the binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. Is that the plant I just got? No, that doesn't have heart-shaped leaves. Interesting. I figured that would have been it because it looks like a little snapping thing that would get you caught in it. I guess the next customer, because like I said, I don't know where else to go on the map right now. My daughter is getting married and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there is a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. I feel like, didn't we already do a... Here's a plant with blue cup-like flowers. I swear we did a wedding plant before, didn't we? I swear we did. Would it be... I don't know what's a blue cup-like. Where's the blue cup-like flower? Was it this one? Calder? The uses of Calder are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic. No, it's not that one. I swear we found one that had cup-like flowers. And also one that had to do with a wedding. I feel like this one's got the cup. I mean, it's sorta cup-like, right? Which one could it be though? And which one was the one that talked about weddings? No, there was one that said something about weddings. But I don't remember if it was... I don't remember which one. I don't know which one it is. Oh. Didn't we click on Lady of Summer? Is it this one? I mean, it says that it's a sought-after ornamental plant. So it could potentially be that one. I think it's probably that Lady of Summer then, so far. I don't know why I thought there was one that said something about weddings though. Or something. Something like that. Because I don't see anything yet that says anything about... Wait, the Trimblehuff. Traditionally used decorations at weddings. Cross section of the small cup-like flowers. Where is that one? Trimble... Oh, it's right here. I knew there was a cup-like one. Okay, it's a good thing we didn't just go with the other one. Okay. Next customer. I can't help noticing that Dreher Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Wait. Praise the Dendrew. I was supposed to kill somebody? What? What? The Dreher Huntsman is still alive. Was I supposed to do something? Well, I didn't even want to join your stupid cult anyway. Okay, well I guess we'll end the day since I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going on the map. Since this one is that ritual and we're not ready for it. This one is just talking about the disc that we know how to use, and then this is just another elixir and more antidotes. Night, Hellbore. Behind the woman, a dark, skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Ooh, is that the servant? Day 15. Decay gives way to new growth from death. Oh, how do I flip it? The cycle starts again, west of White Scar by the river. West of White Scar by the river. Good morning, Hellbore. I need to go west of White Scar. I don't know if I've seen White Scar. Where is White Scar? It said west of White Scar near the river. Right? West of White Scar, where are you? White Scar Cave. Near the river. So I just go to this one. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Was this my new plant? Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Alright. Hello, Mr. Mailman. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I agree. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently, there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, so a cave to the east. Isn't it? I remember we just went west of this cave. So do you think it's this cave? I think that's the only cave on the map. So I think we should try it. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. It says farmers. I think that's the one that makes you strong. For a moment, anyway. I am surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing here, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Man, we got lots of mushrooms. Look at all these mushrooms. Got this guy. Wait, that's not a mushroom. I don't remember that plant. Somewhat pungent. Got that cool glowing one. These little guys. Well, the one we just discovered. This creepy looking finger one, or death's finger, or whatever it is. I guess that was it, but still. I guess there's also ones that we've already discovered too. or whatever. Identified. Anyway. Next customer. Oh, Simone, is she gonna be mad at me because I gave her the truth serum? I haven't forgiven you for whatever it was that you gave me the other day. I should have destroyed that elixir recipe when I had the chance. Whatever happens, you must not allow it to fall into the wrong hands. I don't remember which one she gave me. She probably gave me the one. This one. Maybe? Or did she give me the other one that I gave that other guy? Either way, whatever. Too late, sorry. Why are you hiding stuff from me anyway? My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. Aw, man. This guy wants me to make him this elixir. I get it. You want to keep your wife, but if she doesn't have her soul, then what? And then you're gonna die. And she's gonna be wandering around soulless without you. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, apparently I don't have a choice, so I just gotta give him what he wants. I mean, I get it. I get it, though. Alright. Arbitum alacritus. Maculosus red, whatever. And mens fortis. Arbitum, so Cabalia, we just saw it not too long ago, right? Where was it? Cabalia, where are you? What is it? What does it look like? 6 petals. Didn't we just use it for something? I swear we used it for something recently. My plants are getting so messy. Okay. Maculosus retin blah blah blah. Wait, mens fortis is in here too. Long sharp leaves. Long sharp leaves. Dranthium. Okay, so now we need that weird one. Whatever. I keep butchering it, so I don't need to keep saying it right. This one? Henchuck. The fruit of the henchuck. It's got like a big bulb. So I'm looking for a flower with a bulb, right? Henchuck, right there. Alright. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'd probably do it. Maybe. I don't know. Not if they're soulless, though. But maybe there's a way to bring their soul back? Maybe? Alright, here you go, buddy. a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Maybe. I don't know what it is, though, but let's see. It looks like it's a mushroom. A paralyzing... Why do you want this? Why do you need a plant that causes paralysis? Do I want to know? Probably not. Okay, it says it's a mushroom with pointed caps. Well, this one looks pointed. Dark and imposing. Strange. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. Yep, that one's it. Hopefully you're not evil. You're probably gonna like give it to someone and then like serve them up to the servant, aren't you? But there wasn't any way to deny her, so I just had to give it to her. Liverstone. Man, why can't I get more shelves? It's so crowded and messy. Bothering me. And then it's hard to find ones that you've already identified. Ooh, there's the masked lady. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, 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 and more death. You have to help me. Well, what did you think it was gonna do? Okay, we have two options. So, dead man's fingers. This fungus is typically found in dense forests. Okay. I think that's what this is. Because doesn't that look like that? Ugh, it's creepy looking. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Okay, so what would that do? How would that help her? Would it help her like control it better? Or widow's woe, said to induce fear. Wait, I'm confused. Are the plants for her or the servant? Because if it's for her, I want to help her with the dead man's fingers. But if she's giving it to the servant, if it's for the servant, I don't want to give the servant the stronger will. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm supposed to give her. I think it's for her, right? I want to help strengthen her resolve and sharpen her mind, right? I don't know. I'm confused. Let's try that. Let's go with that. I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't wrong. Dead man's fingers. Hopefully that didn't just make the servant stronger. Because she's the one who brought back the servant, right? That's who she's talking about. Well, guess I'll take the next customer. There's been talk over the last few nights down the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Man, hopefully we can kill that creature and hopefully we didn't just make it stronger. I guess we'll find out, huh? The glowhorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp is phosphorant. I would guess it's this, right? Yeah, that's what he wants. Illuminating the trees, yeah. Maybe I should have been putting my plants in like alphabetical order. So then it'd be easier to find them. But that's way too much to try to do now. Unless I just was, yeah, felt like, rearranging everything, which I don't know if I feel like doing all that. I understand it now. My mind is linked to the servant. With the elixir, I will be able to throw out the woman in the jade mask and take control for myself. Together, we can end this. Meet me at the Daughter Stone Circle tomorrow and bring the elixir. Are you sure you can control it? I don't know, that last lady. She seemed to know what she was doing. She can't control it, so what makes you think you're going to be able to do it? And also, which elixir are you talking about? I don't remember which elixir she's talking about. Oh, the elixir of control, I would guess, right? I'm imagining that it's the elixir of control she's talking about. Yes. Okay, I'm a little nervous. Is there anywhere else we can go? Like, what's this tree and then what's this? Okay. You know, this one, I haven't figured out what this one's to. Maybe we haven't gotten it yet. Alright, where's another tree that has... Is there like a symbol on that tree? Oh wait, there, look. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's Gossorth, then 8 miles to the east of Gossorth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try it. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Okay. Wasn't there something I needed a bunch of flowers for? Or plants that we didn't have yet or something, I swear. For that ritual or something that she's talking about. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow then, huh? If we have everything we need for the ritual. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendrew, the dread. It was death. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. To the east of the what castle? What castle is it talking about? Let's pet Halbor. Good morning, my cute little kitty. Okay. The east of the castle. Argamont. Isn't there another castle? I thought there were... Yeah, there's Egramont Castle, there's Muncaster Castle. Okay, maybe there's just the 2 castles. No, there's Scissor. Well, it wouldn't be Scissor because it says it grows... Oh, and through the mountain. Maybe it is. It could be because look, there's a mountain path and here's the edge of the woods. Moncaster, here's woods and a mountain. But you go through the woods and the mountain. And then Egremont, it could also be through the mountain pass. And then all the way over here are woods. Which one do we think it is? Oh, and look, there's another castle way down here. But that goes through woods first, so... let's go with my first instinct. Well, once I notice Scissor Castle. Let's go here. Oh no. Yeah, because look, I forgot the first part. Across the river. That's the only one that would do that. So here's across the river, through the mountain pass, edge of the wood. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a fun plant. It moves fast for a plant. Interesting. Okay. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all of our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Me too. I don't remember what plants we need. I have a decision to make. Do I meet with Faye Swift or do I follow Verona to perform the ritual? Ooh. Wait, where did Faye Swift? Where did she want to meet me? Oh no. Where did Faye want to meet me? Okay, let's read her little card. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night, the sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but never considered that other people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask. Okay. It's been so long I don't remember what she first said. Okay. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape. And though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Okay, then we gave her a plant to help her sleep. I think we tried giving her a plant to help her see through the dreams, but we didn't have it or something. So then it helped her sleep, and then the woman in the jade mask kept appearing. She screams, but I don't know why. I don't know what to do. I feel like a warning. What else did she say? I can't remember where she wanted us to meet her. Okay, so then she finally understood what her dreams meant, and she's the one who told us to give that plant, the truth-telling plant, to that librarian, which gave us some elixirs, which was, I believe, the elixir of control, right? Wait, together we can meet me at the Daughter's Stone Circle. Okay, so that's up north. Should we do that instead, or should we... Oh, look at the little crow. A raven. Anyway. Verona has been studying the occult and the mysteries and the mysterious for many years. It started as a hobby but gradually grew into an obsession. She haunts the boundary between truth and tale, seeking out the knowledge that others recoil from. She also brews a lovely cup of tea. Okay, the first time we met her, she said, "When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show now and then. Long story short, I may have been threatened." Okay. Then she was called to investigate the Swinside Stone Circle. Okay, she went to investigate that. And then, okay, so what is she, so she's like investigating the sisterhood. She's not with the sisterhood. I don't know which one I should go to. Should I go to Faye and give her the elixir to stop or to control the servant, or do I just follow this lady? What does the ritual do? Okay, the woken Dendrew is loyal to the summoner, but it's not loyal because it's turning on that girl with the mask, right? So now I'm afraid to let the other girl try to control it. Servant, okay, it's assumed to be immortal. Wait, I thought we knew what plants we needed somewhere. I'm torn on what to do. Well, our little bell is lit up, so let's see if... Oh, it's just her again. "We must act before it's too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site." What do we think? I'm too curious. And I kind of want to see what happens if we meet and give the other chick the elixir. The stone circle is an impressive sight. Running my hand along the red sandstone of Longmeg, I feel a connection to the long-dead people who built it. There is ancient magic here. Faye arrives sometime after me. "Do you have the elixir? It's now or never." Suddenly, Simone's warning comes back to me. What do I really know about this Faye? Perhaps it would be safer to take the elixir myself. I could use Swift Snare to bind her. I realize I have a decision to make. Oh. Dang it. I guess I'm right, or she's right, I'm right, whatever. I don't know anything about her, really. Dang it. What did she tell us last? "I haven't forgiven you. You must not allow it to fall into the wrong hands." She's kind of right. Yeah, let's try to control it ourselves. That's what I think we should try to do. Now I kind of wish we would have just destroyed it, but we can always go back to the different endings, right? The binder, the ankle grabber, and the never let go. Small heart-shaped leaves. Is it this one? It's probably this one. That looks like little itty bitty heart-shaped leaves, right? And it moves fast. The Swift Snare catches Faye unaware, latching onto her slowly at first, but then as she struggles to break free, it binds tighter, strong curling vines leaping out to restrain her. Within moments she is still, her eyes piercing me with fearsome hatred. Oh, hopefully we made the right decision. I don't know. There's no backing out now. I will drink the elixir myself. Ugh. Was that a mistake? Did I make a mistake? I don't like taking things I don't know. I don't like taking drugs or things I don't know what they are. I'm too paranoid. I guess we're gonna take the elixir. Well, but we don't know who she is, right? Like, it's better if we're in control, not this other person, right? The elixir tastes foul, like rotting fruit, but I force it down and somehow keep hold of the contents of my stomach. At first, nothing happens, but my pulse quickens as I feel it begin to take hold. It's as though I'm in two places at once, my mind swirling as it grapples with a dizzying new reality. And then the barrier is broken, and everything floods through. I sense another presence, alarmed, probing my mind. It's the woman in the jade mask, Thea Ward. I do not need to be told her name, I know it now. And there, behind it, but also part of it, the black chasm of the Dendrew. No. An ancient consciousness cascades into my own. I am overwhelmed. My thoughts are stretched like galaxies drifting apart, time woven into thin silk. I try to pull back, but I cannot, and slowly, as though my thoughts have further to travel, I realize my mistake. Oh, shit. You will not take this from me, horticulturist. She is the Dendrew, the dread. She is too strong. Ah, shit. Right, I gave her the... Dang it, I gave her the elixir that helped with her mind. Son of a bitch. So if we gave her the fear one, then maybe this wouldn't have been a mistake. Oh no. Is that my ending? What have I done? I tried to take the servant from myself. What madness led me down that path? The woman in the jade mask brushed me aside with ease, and I was lost in the darkness. When I came to, I released Faye and fled with what little sanity I still possess. I have returned to Strange Horticulture to grab supplies, but I cannot stay here. I could feel the hatred and the bloodlust when I glimpsed their mind. She, or perhaps more accurately, the servant, for they are one and the same now, will hunt me wherever I go. I must travel far, far away from Undermere and hope that will be enough. Oh. Oops. She is the Dendrew. I was weak and a fool. I should have never tried to take it for myself. The end. Ending 4. Swift Snare. Ooh. So how many endings are there? Wait, the seeds of... I don't remember what I was supposed to... How I was supposed to help the seeds of redemption. Do you think we should go back? I'm curious. I want to know what the other endings are like. If we give Faye the elixir. Oh, interesting. I wonder if we were able to save this Bethany chick at some point. But I also want to know what the ending is like if we help Verona Green. That was a pretty interesting game, huh? I didn't have any idea what the game was gonna be about. I just thought it was like a plant, I don't know, like a, whatever they're called. Like a shop management type game with plants. I had no idea it was gonna go dark. So I think that's pretty cool. Much cooler than just a plant shop simulator, in my opinion. I like how it was like a mystery. And it has different endings. Earlier, plants identified 54 out of 77. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man, Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Wait, can I still go somewhere? Ravenglass? Black Veil. Is there something called Black Veil? It's Ravenglass. Do we go to... Is that where we're supposed to go? Ravenglass? I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this." Wait, what? I thought the game was over. The Elixir of the Black Veil. No seed will grow that does not wither. No water will languish upon the river. No man will last forever hail. We all will wear the blackened veil. Leaf of the Storian, dark flower of the tomb, stench of the twilight. I thought the game was over, so I'm confused. Leaf of the Storian, which I thought the Storian was like a mushroom, wasn't it? The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstance. The dark red fruits, is it this? Red fruits. A cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple xylem and phloem. I don't know what that means. But it is a weird stem, right? I think, let's try that one. Leaf of the story and dark flower of the tomb. What is the tomb? Like T-O-O-M. Oh, it might be this one. Pronounced tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. It is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Did we find that one? This one says somewhat pungent. Yellow. Soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Could be that. Maybe. Let's put it there for now. Because you use pine, like in candles and stuff. But what about this one? It smells like sweet rhubarb. That one could be it. I don't know what acerbic odor means. Okay, what's the stench of the twilight? In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root an eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. It'll be that one that I just said. The overpowering, sickly. Oh, let's try this. Maybe. I don't know if the tomb... Okay, so this middle one I think is wrong then. And it's probably... What was the other one that I said it could be? The rhubarb one. Let's try that. Oh no, that's wrong too. Dark flower of the tomb. I mean, I'm pretty sure my other ones are correct. Unless there's a different red berry one. I don't know what else. I don't know what other one it could be. I guess the pleasant fresh aroma, but that doesn't look like that at all. But let's just try that one, I guess. Because I don't know what else it could be. Nope. I mean, unless my first one's wrong. The Storian one. What's the stench of the Twilight one? I mean, the Twilight. It's not a... I don't know. What about this one? A very strong aroma, slightly aniseedy. I don't know what that means. And I don't know what acerbic odor means. Well, let's just try that and see. Nope. We're wrong again. What the heck? I have no idea. I'm very confused. I think I'm gonna use a hint because we've looked at we're almost dead. Oh, we don't even have... I thought we had to go there with the elixir. It says to go. I was thinking we had to have the elixir to go there. Okay. Oops. It was this one. So it says, so they ended in Ravenglass. So it's before that. They crossed 2 rivers, which there's a bunch of rivers. So, we must have been heading west. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed one for a while. I could hear it on my left as we traveled. So this, I would assume they traveled with the river on his left, so they went from up here this way to Ravenglass, and then crossed 2 rivers, and it was at the edge of a forest. So it could be like here, the edge of a forest here, or it could be all the way up here. Let's try this one down here first. Nope. Is there supposed to be a customer? Simone's probably gonna bitch at me, huh? It's good to see you too, Hellbore. It's been a while. You seem as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collating some information on a selection of plants for a book I'm putting together. I'm hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Well, I just want to know what the other endings were. I don't necessarily need to go identify the rest of the plants. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So let's go to the main menu. Day 16. I just am too curious. So let's go. I want to see what happens if we give Faye the elixir first, actually. And then we can see what happens when we go to Verona. So let's give her the elixir this time. I watch in solemn silence as Faye unstoppers the glass bottle and raises it to her lips. She hesitates for a brief moment before tilting back her head and drinking in large gulps. For what seems like an eternity, nothing happens. Faye is sitting cross-legged in the middle of the stone circle. Her eyes are closed. Suddenly, her eyes snap open and she lets out a high-pitched wail. No, how could she be this strong? Oh, right, because I gave her that. So So really, if I wanted a different ending, I'd have to go way back and not give the woman in the jade mask that plant. Her hands fly to her head as she screams in pain. She writhes around on the ground, and I try to comfort her, but she flails about wildly, clawing at my chest and face, and then she is still. Oh. She is here. At that, Faye spins around fearfully as we hear a menacing sound, away to the west. I look up in the direction of the noise, and what I see strikes fear through me. The servant is charging towards the stone circle at an astonishing pace, and perched atop its shoulders rides the woman in the jade mask. She lied to me, that bitch. The servant is mine. The creature leaps over the perimeter of the circle and lands in front of the cowering Fae. As she raises her hand in a pitiful defense, the servant strikes with powerful jaw, killing her instantly. As the servant feasts on its prey, the woman in the jade mask turns her attention to me. You should know better, horticulturist. I am the Dendrew, the dread. I am death. And with that, the huge creature rises, bright red blood dripping from its gaping maw, and I am certain my fate is sealed. I close my eyes and wait for the end. But the blow never comes. Instead, the servant, the woken Dendrew, the dread, turns and walks away, led by the woman in the jade mask. What have I done? What have I done indeed? Oops. Neither of those endings were good. I have had some time to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. I see Faye's face every night as I lie awake, unable to sleep. I do not know what went wrong. The elixir seemed to work, but I think the woman in the jade mask had too strong a hold over the servant. It should have been me who took the elixir. I'm not saying I could have succeeded where Faye failed, but it should have been me. Either way, the servant remains under the control of the woman in the jade mask, but neither she nor it have been seen since. Undermere remains restless and tense, fearful of the violence that could descend at any moment. For my part, I hope that the woman in the jade mask, whoever she is, has reclaimed her humanity and taken the servant far from here. I think often about the way the creature looked at me before it turned away. It was not hunger or hatred. It was cold indifference. Ending 5. Angered the beast. I thought I was doing the right thing. Instead, I have stirred the hornet's nest. Okay, one more. I want to see what the ending's like with going with Verona. Hopefully I have the 5 plants. Oh, what are they? Where did it say what they were? Oh my gosh. I don't remember where it said what they were. Uh-oh. What the heck? What were the 5 plants? Seriously. Oh, is it this? Okay. Oh my god. I forgot about this thing. First is the corpse's friend. Okay. Corpse's friend. I know I saw that somewhere. Corpse's friend. I know I saw that. Where did we see that? Corpse's friend. Devil's nightcap. Oh, it's the one that smells like pine needles. That was this one, I believe. So Corpse's friend, then the ankle grabber, the binder. I think that was this guy, the Swift something or other. The Swift Snare or something. The binder, the ankle grabber. The third is the Fearbringer. The Fearbringer. I don't know which one that could be. Oh wait, that was the one that girl asked me for, and we gave her the strengthening the mind one instead and made a mistake. But I don't remember what it was called. Widow's Woe, maybe? Widow's Woe, said to induce fear. Okay. Widow's Woe, also called Kempfoot, partly due to his unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long thin leaves. Somewhat damp smell. Dark flowers, yes. Okay. Fourth is to lift a curse. Lift a curse. I'm guessing it's ones we have not identified yet. Lift a curse. Let's see. Unless it's one that we have identified. I'm just skipping all of those. Lifting a curse. Come on, where are you? Lifting a curse. Oh, sometimes known witch's remedy. The long blah 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 is believed to lift curses. Long Barracuda. So it was one that we had already identified. Just happened to see it. Where are you? What's it called again? Long Varric. This one. Lifting curses. Then last, a petal to secure black blood's reverse. Gilded Dendrew, didn't that do something? The lips and the veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to Dendrew's miasma. So would it be this, or would it be its cure? Whether we don't know the cure to it, do we? Do we know how to cure Gilded Dendrew? I guess let's try. I'm afraid to get it wrong and then have to start all over again. A petal to secure black blood's reverse. I feel like it'd be the cure to this, but we don't know what the cure of that is. Do we? Did we ever get a cure? What's the Wandering View? No. What did we use to tell if that Arda was poisoned? Remember? Thought we had to use something, but it wasn't a cure. What could it have been? Maybe there's not. I swear there was something we gave to determine if she was poisoned, but I don't remember what it was. There we go. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendrew's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black. And our last one is a petal to secure black blood's reverse. So I think that's what that would be the cure. And it's elderfinium. Hopefully we labeled it. Here we go. Elderfinium. Okay, let's see if this works. Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, he's creepy. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down and the beast's claws ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine toward the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Okay, that was the better ending. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm, strange horticulture, of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Ending number 2. The Sleeping Dendrew. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Well, that was the better ending. That was the happy ending, right? And I guess we can always go back and finish with the plants, but I think that is probably good to call it. Thank you for joining me and exploring this strange horticulture world and looking at the different endings with me. I should probably put a spoiler alert in there if you don't want to, for people who don't want to see the different endings. But yeah, I know this is kind of an indie game that not a lot of people have maybe heard about or played, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty interesting. I love a good mystery. And of course, a game with a kitty cat that you can pet. But again, have a good evening. Take care. Till next time.